I will speak about technology, how the technology change our lives, how the technology influence in our daily lives. So technology, with the pass of the time, has many changes and has a lot of influences in our daily lives. And the technology influence in different areas like communication, transportation, education, business, and health, and more areas. These are the most important areas that I can identify. For example, in education, education now has more tools to teach better your students. Now you have computers, you have personal computers, tablets, smartphones. You have now whiteboards, projectors, and more utility that help you to teach better. And the students have more options to learn. So now, for example, students can learn online. They have a new degrees from online. They don't need to go to a school. They can study since their home or job or other place. And the teacher send the activities and send the different projects to do, and then give the suggestions to do their jobs better. So the education has a really big transformation with the technology. Now, like a teacher, you have different resources like digital medias, you have wikis, blogs, video conference, audios, podcasts, and more resources that you can find. And in education, only we have some negative aspects because sometimes the students have different instructors and they don't use the tools in an effective way. So we need to be carefully with this, carefully when you choose the resources, the apps, and all the time we need to observe our students and help them with when they are using these tools. And in transportation, so now we have airplanes, we have car, buses, motorcycles, and many different transportation methods. And now, for example, we have spice rockets, and now the astronauts can go to the space and research about the life in the moon or in Mars, even in our country and in the Earth planet. And it's really interesting because their researches more things about the life in this planet, and if there are possibility to find life in other planet like Mars. Okay, so this is really good, and we can achieve all this. The humanity can do all this with the support of the technology. Okay, so now when we talk about technology, we talk about communication. The technology help a lot with this handwork, with the communication, because the communication now is easier and faster. So now only you need to click on a computer and you're talking about with other person in other place in the world, in other country. Maybe you're in Mexico and the other person is in United States or in Asia or in Europe. And you can talk with him in the best way and faster and on time. Okay, so this is really good too. Now you have the social medias, you have the social networkings come like Facebook, Twitter. You can talk with your friends, you can find old friends on a internet with this tool, with a Facebook. Facebook is the most popular mm, um, social network that we have to communicate with others around the world, where you can post whatever you want and what you can know about other people around the world. And this is perfect. This is really good. And now I think we have more aspects like, for example, the technology made more easy our lives, help to do the homeworks or the chores quickly and easily with different things that help you to do it. But I think we need to find a balance with the tools that offer you the technology. We need to be carefully because sometimes our children use the internet to look their bad things, or to look their bad movies or violence or documents that they're not good for their education. So we need to supervise them and to check what are they watching, what are they doing in their computers. Yes, so we need to be really carefully in this aspect, and we don't have to lose the communication with others in a meetings, or when we are with friends or family. The communication, the personal communication is really important, because a PC or personal computer don't give you the feelings when you are with this person face to face. So we need to care this. Don't forget the communication with your families and friends when you are face to face with them, and you can communicate with your other friends with your smartphones, but in the correct moment, in the right moment, and don't lose that we need to have a balance. A balance, it's really important to have effective communication. And so this help, the technology help from different areas. And the other area that help is the business. So now with the process of globalization, with these big phenomena that come to change all about the business, because now you can have things that you only look in United States, for example, or in Asia. And now with the technology, you can get these things and bring from this country that you like, bring from your country. So you have access to other things that you only find in certain country. You can get it with the international commerce, with the markets in other places, so you can get whatever you want. You can get I don't know, maybe food from other places around the world, from Asia, from Japan, or from China. So now it's a clear example. China, it brings to Mexico many things that you never can imagine, and this is possible only with the international business. Okay, so the business are better with the technology. Now only you can call, and you can do a video call and do business with other person. The relation between the countries, and the diplomatic relations, the relationships. So in general, I think the technology, it's good. It helped a lot in our lives, but we have to be carefully with the use it. We need to use it wisely. Don't lose this. If you use wisely the technology, you will get a good results, and you will have problems in the future, because if we don't carefully, maybe the technology can affect them in our relations, or in our children, in our education, or in different aspects or behaviors in our lives. So we have to have clearly idea that the technology is a tool, but it's not a way to live. We don't have to be dependent of technology, and use in a wisely form. So thank you very much. That's it.